We have a 6-month deal with Iran now. That's great news. It's a peace deal. It's not permanent, but it's at least a good start. And what they're going to do is they're going to enrich less uranium, and they're going to, and this is very important, allow for nuclear weapons inspections all over Iran. Okay? And in return, we're going to relieve them of $7 billion worth of sanctions. Now, if you're in the West, well, this is a great deal for you. Now, remember the people that, it's not just us, it's US, Britain, France, Germany, China, Russia, have all agreed with Iran on this deal. They're all on board for it. The reason it's a great deal for us is because we wanted them to stop enriching uranium. We wanted to be able to inspect their plants. And before there was no sanctions, or what we did was we did extra level of sanctions, I should say. And then just to get rid of some of those sanctions, they gave us most of what we wanted. That's a pretty good deal, right? But not if you're a Republican. No. We can't have peace. We've always been at war with Eurasia. So we must continue to be at war with them. So, no, this is an outrageous deal. Eric Cantor is livid about it, very concerned with what the president has done here. Representative Tom Reed, after a closed-door meeting of Republicans, said the overwhelming sentiment among House Republicans is this was an agreement that was foolish, dangerous, and that we need to do something and push forward. Now, my God, what did we give up? We just eased some of the sanctions we had just put on them. Big deal. It's not like we gave up anything. In return, we get to see if they're making any nuclear weapons or even advancing anywhere near a nuclear weapon. We already know they don't have nuclear weapons, but we can make sure now. Nope, we didn't get enough. And of course, some Democrats are opposed to it too. Shocked to find out that Chuck Schumer is opposed to it. Chuck Schumer agreeing with the right-wing government of Israel as he pretends to be left of center here in America. Well, that's got to be a first. Here's the Hill's telling of the events. Many Republicans and some Democrats have criticized the nuclear pact because it does not insist that Iran suspend all uranium enrichment. What? We did negotiations and we didn't get 100% of what we want? How dare they? Nope, tear it up. You know what the House Republicans are planning on right now? Putting a bill forward that says not only do we not agree with this peace deal, what we'd like to do is do even more sanctions on Iran. They gave us 90% of what we wanted, so of course we should punish them by doing more sanctions. Yeah, that's a brilliant way to get the peace. But the reality is, of course, they don't want to get the peace. They can't wait to bomb Iran. The military-industrial complex will make more money. The Republicans will get more donations. The right-wing government of Israel will be happy. Chuck Schumer will be happy. The Republicans will be happy. More war, more hostility. We get an enemy. We get to bomb them. Now, the huge percentage of Iran is young people who actually like American culture. They might not love the current American government because we've been incredibly hostile towards them, but they like our culture. What's a great way to turn that around? By dropping bombs on their heads. But hey, you know what? If we started that war, it might start more wars, and they might make even more money. These people are grotesque. You got a peace deal, that's great. Listen, we criticize President Obama for 100 different things on this show, but he's actually done a pretty good job here. He got all the chemical weapons out of Syria, and now he's got a pretty good peace deal for these next 6 months with Iran that could lead to an even better deal that's permanent. Great job. Don't listen to nonsense Republicans and some bitter Democrats over this.